I am gonna tell you something shocking. Please take a seat. I am actually getting bored of playing bass. It's the truth. You know, I feel like Saitama in One Punch Man. I can play anything I want, easy. I'm just too powerful to the point where I'm getting bored. But I want to solve this issue now. I want to learn something new on my bass. So that's why I hired some pro bass teachers on the internet and I asked them to teach me something. I contacted them using a secret account so they don't know it's me. Shh. And I'm hoping they won't recognize me. So I have to disguise myself first. Epic. Now I'm sure nobody will know it's me. Slap like now if you agree. The first teacher should be calling me in a few seconds. While we're waiting, it's the perfect time for you to subscribe now. Diamond the play button bass reveal at 10 million subs. OMG, it's time. What's up?
Is this your first lesson? It's your first time playing bass?
Yes.
Alright. What sort of stuff would you like to learn?
I just want to learn something new on bass. Let's start with slap.
Oh, right. Well, let's give this a try. Let's give this a try. Okay. So, we're going to do this with our hand, make a nice little blade shape. We're going to turn that into a nice fist, like that. Nice fist. Nice fist. And then we're going to make a little, hole in that fist. And then from there, you can do a little thumbs up. So we've got a thumbs up with a little hole in it. So I want you to imagine you've got like a hammer. And instead of hitting something with the head of the hammer, you're picking the hammer up by the head and hitting something with the handle.
Epic.
I'm going to teach you 3 octaves, so 3 little shapes like that. In total, really good, really controlled movements actually. Like you barely move your hand to play. That's really impressive actually. Good.
Thanks.
So then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to add in some percussive notes. So it's going to sound more like... That sounds great.
It's all thanks to you. You're a very epic teacher.
Oh, thank you so much.
Teach me something harder.
Something harder? Okay, I understand. The hardest thing I know is called Tears in Heaven. It's like... So we're going to try get through as much of that as we can in this lesson.
Epic.
Okay, we're going to hammer on from E0 to E2 and then 5. Perfect. A very efficient technique for a beginner. And then after that, we're going to go onto the G string and then land on D7. It sounds really good. Then from there, we're going to use our little finger on G9, finishing on G6. Really good. And then this is the hardest part for a lot of beginners. That would be moving from this part here to a chord. Amazing. The hard part though now this is something I really struggled with when I was learning this. So there's a lot of notes here, so we're going to play on the A string. Okay, maybe not everyone finds it hard. Can I just say, it's so weird because I've taught this piece maybe like 3 times and it's always been like a 60-minute lesson, so this is crazy. We've got half the time, like, okay.
Checkmate, noobs.
This is so weird. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slide up. We're going to slide up from maybe 12th, it doesn't have to be like a crazy exaggerated slide, up to the 16th fret of the D string and land with our pinky on the 19th. So from here, this is so weird.
Right, let me try to play the full version.
There you go. No, that was fine. That was pretty good, actually. I'm really curious, actually. What's the most difficult song you can play right now?
It is a song from a bassist called Davide Biale.
can I just say as well, from a teacher's perspective, your slap technique is actually crazy good. You're barely moving your hand. It's so like efficient and controlled. It's really cool, actually.
Thanks.
Like there's a couple, YouTube bass players who play like that as well. I've never seen like a student who does that. So wow.
It's all thanks to your epic slap bass lesson. Thank you. Now I have to go.
Thanks for the lesson, dude.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
OMG, guys, I think we did it. He didn't recognize me. Checkmate. Cuts. That was a very good lesson and I actually learned something new. Epic. The second teacher, I asked him to teach me a metal bass line.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
Teach me metal bass, please.
So let's play some Iron Maiden. So the Trooper, the song, then you go back to frets and the same thing. Nice. So and then yeah.
Epic.
Like to now ask for some advice on my slap game because
What? You are supposed to teach me.
yes, like I wasn't expecting this, but the chance,
Sure, I'm gonna teach you some slap if you pay me for $20.
Actually, I mean, I'm a huge fan, man. I mean, you rock so much, and what happened to the bald hair?
We don't talk about that anymore. Very sweet guy from Brazil, obrigado. Cool bass lesson. Looks like my disguise isn't working very well. I'm not sure why. Next teacher, he's from Brazil again.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey man! Are you really Dave 504?
How did you know that?
Man, I can't believe that. I would like to hear about you. How did you start?
My favorite technique, slap. My favorite bass player, Davide Biale.
It sounds Italian.
Yes.
I think we could start here with Jaco Pastorius groove I was just listening to. The bass line goes like this. Look. Great man, that's it, cool. Yeah, that was easy for you, right?
No, I actually never heard of this bass line. It's not every day that I learn something new. So I just really want to say thanks to you.
So anytime you need, I'll be here. And have a nice day, have a nice weekend. See you around.
Bye. I just showed you one short part of our lesson because that was a very long lesson and it taught me more exercises as well. Bass teacher number 3, very cool. And now we have one last bass teacher. I couldn't call him, so he just made a bass lesson video for me and I asked him to teach me one cool slap bass line. Let's see what he sent me.
Hello David, I hope you're doing great. So yeah, let's get to slap bass. Tone is very important in slap. You can play simple stuff, but if you have a good tone, it will sound amazing, okay?
Wise words.
Okay, tell me how you find this one.
This bass exercise he's teaching me sounds like the bass exercise I taught my girlfriend in my slap bass lesson video. Thank you, bass teacher number 4. Very cool. That was a very cool learning experience. They were all very good teacher and very kind people. I actually learned something new. I'm gonna leave a link in the description so you can learn something from them too. It's worth it. Whether you're a noob or a pro bassist, there is always something new to learn in music. And with these very wise words, I'm gonna end this video. And I will see you in the next video. Stay funky, bros. G.